Welcome back, Master Shinobi, to Racket Rabbit Commentaries playthrough of Sekiro, Microbes Cause Blights. And in this part, we have returned to Ashina Castle in order to begin our search both for suicide bombers and glory. Sadly, there is no glory to be had here, only death.
So, are we going to go into the water down below, or...?
Oh, I hear something. Yeah, I remember you guys. You guys do that. Well, now that you mention it, we are going to be going in the area of that water, which is going towards the Great Serpent Shrine, which is one of the landmarks at the corners of the map. The corners of the map of Ashina Castle, I believe, are the Abandoned Dungeon, the Great Serpent Shrine, and then you have the Interior Castle, and then you also have, what is it? The Reservoir. Yes, the Reservoir also is one of the corners. That guy is a dickhead with his stupid spear thingy, and I will not take his crap right now. Items.
A possession balloon. Oh.
Yeah. Balloons that just make enemies drop more stuff. How about instead of making enemies drop more stuff per kill, how about I just kill lots and lots of people? They'll never find me in here. Oh, what is that?
Well, there's definitely a dude just in front of us, but I can't see him.
It wasn't a dude. Oh. Oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh.
A balloon of spirit.
Yeah, we have a sculptor's idol up ahead. Yay. I like it how they actually use an icon to tell you, yes, that is a sculptor's idol. God damn it. You should probably go to it.
Alright, so I take it that what was actually over there were some apes that we had the ability to fight if we wanted.
Yes. Those monkeys will teach you that, well, things are getting a little off of the conventional track as far as enemies go, because so far we've been fighting a lot of humanoids. We avoided a serpent, and when we poked his eye out. But we have not really contended with any beast-type enemies besides giant bulls and dogs.
Hey, there were salamanders.
And salamanders. But the salamanders, all they do is die. That's their function is to die. The tutorial hint says so. I don't even think there's anything up here, really. But there's a grapple point, gosh dang it, and we aim together.
There.
Okay, please tell me there's a point to coming up here.
Well, yeah, it's supposed to broadcast that you can actually eventually go over there, but...
Fuck.
Hold it. Yeah, we should be able to get over there. There's trees and shit down there.
Yes. I see that your shinobi senses are being developed, Mr. Gerdat. Soon you will be able to see exactly where their heart is beating before you stab it out.
But there's another sculptor's idol, and we don't have this one.
No, we don't.
Why are these two sculptor idols right next to each other?
Because this one is harder to get than the other one. Maybe I don't feel like going up the fucking cliffside, go back to the shitty goddamn sculptor's idol over there. I can just travel.
Isn't this the Serpent's Gorge that we went through earlier?
No, this is a different valley. The Sunken Valley.
Okay.
We're out of the outskirts now. This is another one of those Lord Soul destinations that you get used to seeing in Dark Souls games. There is a boss at the end of this particular gauntlet here, a couple floors away, and a couple bosses away at that. And you eventually do have to come here for main quest progress.
Okay.
But, I mean, not down there. Duh. You gotta figure out where the game wants you to go.
So that's not actually a spear, it's a fire lance.
It's a bayonet. Because the soldiers in the Sunken Valley have lots of access to gunpowder. They also sound like they have probably advanced lung disease. It's stupid. Yeah.
You see, if this was Dark Souls 1, you would have just done a lunging front kick and thrown him off the cliff.
Right. You can't really knock enemies off of cliffs in this game. They do that in order.
As you mentioned.
And the reason why they do that is because the sword combat absolutely depends on both characters standing on the same plane. So when one character breaks game, if you break plane, you break the fight. Oh, thank God I finally found this place. Yes, there is a damn good reason why you want to find this little niche right here.
A gourd seed. Woohoo!
Yep. And now there are only a few left in the game to get. And you want as many gourd seeds as possible because we have not even beaten the boss that is protecting Lord Kuro right now. And that boss is really going to grind your gears. And I think now that we got the gourd seed, we could just get the hell out of here. Yep, we could just get the hell out of here.
Huh. It's rather odd point to come over here just for a single gourd seed, but all right.
I mean, every gourd seed is worth it. I mean, in my latest playthrough, I can't even remember where all 10 of the gourd seeds in the game are. I could only find 8 of them by my own power. And one of them, I actually had to look up a guide in order to get in the first place. Like, where the fuck is it? Oh, yeah, I got some business with you, friend, because you have something important. You definitely have something important. Yep, he has a gourd seed.
2,000 cent gourd seed. It's a shame that we're carrying around 500 spirit emblems that we can't sell. If you're not going to use the balloons, just sell those.
Yeah, just sell the balloons. But, phooey, it looks like we actually do not have the sheer abundance of monies in order to make that happen. Instead, what we're going to do is buy a little insurance and advance the game a little more, making a solid footnote, remembering to definitely come back here so that we can upgrade our character.
It's almost like purchasing 300 more spirit emblems than you. God damn it, Cloud!
There's only 3 of them.
Yeah, but you're sitting at almost 500, and you only end up using your spirit emblems in mass amounts when going up against generals or boss fights. As such, you never need more than a stockpile of more than 100.
But they're still cheap. They are still cheap.
But they're 10 cents a piece.
You gotta buy them when they're cheap.
But even when they're cheap, they're 10 cents a piece. We could have bought that gourd seed twice over.
Maybe. However, you will arrive at a point, I guarantee you, players will attest to this, you will arrive at a point where it really does not matter how much sen you have. Not because you bought everything, but because you've been getting, well, I mean, because eventually you do buy everything, but you buy everything because the game just eventually floods your wallet, both with coin purses and enemy drops.
Okay.
The most expensive things in this game cost 5,000 sen apiece. To give you an idea as to what the game does expect you to rise to in your wealth.
That is a bottomless pit, Mr. Sekiro.
Kind of makes me wonder why they put this grabbable thing here. There's really nothing to this. Oh, right, that if you go past that bridge to the other side, you eventually find the secret passage to the Silvergrass Field, where we had to fight Genichiro for the first time.
Stirs my soul.
Oh, beautiful. Like... You want to greet this man. Yes. Hey, let me hear that beautiful word one more time. What?
Patrol the moat.
I
This is not where
am
the moat is.
the Moat Man. Fear me. You can tell by this man's clothing that he is not one of the Ashina. He is actually with the Interior Ministry, but he's on a rather peculiar quest right now.
Ooh, Shamisen.
The Shamisen.
I mean, we have a reed flute in the background at the moment.
Oh, we got violins playing. We got drums. Yep.
It's a hypnotist.
So here we have what is effectively Zigmeyer of Katarina. He wants to get to a place, but it depends on your progress, not his own power, that will get him there.
Okay.
So this guy is obsessed with finding where the hell the Shamisen music is coming from, because he can't get it out of his head. This guy, however, has a different priority.
Has already become possessed by the evil Shamisen player.
Why can't I death blow you? Why? Why not? You have two death blow markers. Come on, I know I have to death blow you.
Oh, this is where we resurrected.
It is. Yes. This is the very first room of the game. And here we have, company. Who's getting a bit lonely down here. Yeah, this guy sounds badass.
So, do we want to actually attempt to kill Hanzo?
Hey. Hey, you. Right, because I thought that he was not going to suspect me of being Wolf, but instead he gets aggroed immediately. This guy is a dickhead, and I don't want to fight him by, you know, just being awesome at this game. I want to cheese this guy. You want to cheese this guy early level, trust me. Okay, and backstab him. Boom. Okay, now we fight for realsies.
Well, I can see partially why you want to do it. He gets access to some of your combat arts.
He is really fast. He's fast.
He also gets a crane kick. Nice.
He blocks really frequently. He's good at deflections. His reach is long, and But
much like us, he only has one arm.
No, he's got two arms.
He's not using his other one.
What is he using his other arm to do? That's a good question.
He's not. His other arm is wrapped up and disabled at the moment.
My God, I don't think I ever noticed that. Do these guys really only have one arm? What the fuck is with this game? And characters only have one arm.
Well, here's the thing. The reason why is so that they can focus a bit more on his bladed shoe.
Yeah, because come to think of it, he really does not do anything other than just swing his sword and block with one hand and kick you. This guy loves kicking people. Fuck yourself. You're out of vitality. Yeah, I hate this guy. You will probably die on him on your first attempt because he's a really tricky enemy type that you got to start getting used to because the game is getting more difficult. The next part, we're going to take this upgrade material and shove it up our ass. Right up our ass.
Hey, we can actually swim through the moat now. Woohoo!
Yes, we can swim. And we have grappling hook. Yay.